Welcome to the Masters Ed Podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Samurai, as always, and today I'm here with my good friend. Oh, friend is a strong word. Dino. Dino, do you want to give an introduction?
Yeah, and I'm also here with my not very friendly friend,
Today we're here talking about episode
93.
93, the Renji and Magnemite episode.
Exactly.
We're going to give our thoughts and opinions on the episode, the preview. We're going to cover a lot of stuff, topics.
Well, guys, so I will start with review of Pokemon Journeys episode 93. In this episode, we got an episode which is at least 70 episodes too late. The backstory of Renji and his Magnemite Francois. And we got a nice bonding moment with them, being that Magnemite Francois is being taken from a signal from a satellite, and they try to evolve into a G-Max Magnemite, I guess. And Renji tried to get him back. And what I thought about the episode was, it was okay. It was nothing too special. The biggest problem, obviously, is that its placement. Like every Journeys episode, like I said, Journeys is collection of enjoyable episode, but not a good series. If you count it as like a whole show, because the episodes are just all wrong. Like they are placed all wrong, and this had to come like 70 episodes earlier, and like the episode is not bad, but it just doesn't interest me anymore after 90th episode of seeing Renji, and now give me that episode. Like I just don't care anymore. It is still a fine episode, but would have been like much better if it came earlier. But overall we had like some cute interactions here and there, some smart writings here and there. So I would give this episode like 6 to 7 out of 10.
Okay, that's a fair judgment. Honest, this episode, I enjoyed it. It looked nice. I always have to say that it looked nice, but this episode was enjoyed it a good amount, more than I probably should. Honestly, this episode was a 7. Actually, let's bump it down back to a 6. It was a 6 out of 10. It was enjoyable, and I definitely liked the bond between Renji and his Magnemite. But honestly, it was an episode we needed a long time ago. This episode was way overdue.
Yeah.
Way overdue. It should have happened in at least the 30s or in the 90s. Remember when we all used to thought that Journeys was gonna pick up around the 60s?
Yeah, like every time I think Journey is gonna pick up, it just like drops so hard. Like you don't even realize it drops so hard, but like gradually you lose interest. Like I have at least said like Journey is making its comeback like for 3 times, and it did for 3 episodes.
I was like, you've been saying that 3 times already. At this point, is it come? I think it came back at this point. What? There's no way it's still making its fucking comeback. Okay, that's just. Let's go on to the preview where we talk about. Don't like Erica. Long story short, I don't like Erica. At least in the anime.
Yeah, we know. We know, Samurai.
In the anime, I fucking hate her. She's just a pet peeve. Because her debut episode, okay, so they go up to like this perfume store, right? And everyone's like, oh, wow, this smells nice. And now she's like, I particularly perfume. Erica comes on like, oh, you don't care for perfume? Get out of here. Ash goes to challenge the gym. Oh, you're that boy that didn't care about perfume. You're not allowed in my gym. This is your job. What do you mean?
This is a very good question. Do gym leaders get paid?
I'm assuming that the government pays them.
Or like the Pokemon League Association.
Yeah. Somebody pays them. But this is your side job. That's like my main job being YouTube, right? That's like my main job being YouTube, right? And I draw on the side. And so it's like, oh, I particularly your drawings. Okay, you're not allowed to watch my YouTube videos. Like, what the Oh, it's your main fucking job. That's like a trucker, right? That's like somebody who's like a bus driver, right? A bus driver. Let's say he plays hockey on the weekend. I was like, oh, I don't like your hockey skill. And then he's like, oh, you're not allowed to ride a bus ever again. I don't care if you have to walk 8 to get on my bus. It's your job.
So I point out how like a rock gym had water sprinklers and the grass gym didn't.
It's a good point. You are an incompetent gym leader. Right. So I guess we can move on to some other news. So Nino, you got any news, sir?
Oh, Attack on Titan the second season started.
Oh yeah,
Not the
Attack on
second
Titan.
season, the
The
second part
second
of the
half
fourth
of
season.
the final season. I read the manga, so I'm probably not gonna watch most of it. But I am
Good for you.
wait to see how it looks. It's not done by Mappa this time. It's done by someone else. So we're gonna have to see what it looks like. I have
Is
a
it still
hunch.
Mappa?
I think like the first half was done by Mappa, and I think the second half is done.
I'm pretty sure it's still Mappa.
Somebody told me it was done by somebody else.
I will look up AOT Season 4 Part 2 Studio. It's Mappa. It should be Mappa. Yeah.
Oh.
It's still Mappa. Well, like, why should they change it? Why would they like hire them for one part and
I
then
don't
just
know. Do I look like Shonen Jump and look up anime? No, I look like that.
Yeah, but to be fair, like I know if it is like an unpopular opinion or popular opinion, but I still prefer WIT over Mappa, even after like so long after the first part. I still can't get used to it.
So speaking of season 2s, Demon Slayer has its second season. No, Mid Slayer.
No, Samurai has no taste whatsoever.
I have taste. It's just that Demon Slayer is mid. I think
Yeah,
it
the
looks.
story is mid, but have you seen the animation?
You didn't let me get to the animation. I was gonna see the animation. It looks phenomenal. The story is just a mid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of Marvel news, and I've stopped watching the MCU as much. I only came back for Spider-Man. We're gonna get a trailer for Moon Knight pretty soon.
Yeah, tomorrow, in fact. Or okay,
Yeah,
you
that's gonna
guys
be.
already got it when we're releasing this podcast.
WandaVision was very good until the ending. Ending ruined it.
Yeah.
Because I
Oh
think what
my
the
God.
problem was, it tried to be something different. It's like an entire run until the ending, where it tried to be like a normal Marvel movie. I was like, oh no, that's a whip.
Yeah, like it tried to make a typical action scene finale with Wanda, but Wanda, like, don't get me wrong, she can
Wanda
put
can't
up
pull
a
off an
good
action
fight.
scene. Wanda cannot pull off a good action scene. Just say it.
No, Wanda can pull off a good action scene, but not
She needs.
against another Wanda, like
Yeah,
not
that's what I
Agatha,
mean.
the Dark Wanda.
The reason why Doctor Strange works is because he used the environment many of the time, so we get to see what it looks like. Oh,
And
we went.
honestly, that was a lie also, as well. You can make a good action scene, but you have to like throw cars around or something like that. But that is kind of bad if you consider she just enslaved a town and then she's using their cars.
I was like, if I woke up and I was like, "Where's my car? I just bought that. I have like 12 payment." No, somebody paying me back. I will find this. I will travel to the ends of the earth. I would be so pissed.
Okay, question of the day. For which Marvel characters, side characters, would you wish an own project for?
Shang-Chi.
But like they already got a movie. Do they
But
need a show?
like if they don't want to make them a second movie, they could give them a show later down the road. I'm not talking about now, but I mean like maybe 3 years later they could go.
No, I have to disagree on this one. Like Watching Shang-Chi in the cinema was a great experience, and I definitely look forward to watch the
Saying
sequel
that
on the
because you're
big screen
Asian
as
and
well.
we know it. Same reason why I didn't say Black Panther. You're saying that because you're Asian. Stop.
Because Black Panther is overrated. I said it.
As the guy who likes Shang-Chi, another movie that is overrated. Guess what?
Okay.
I agree. Black Panther, the movie, was overrated as hell.
Black Panther was real good when I watched it for the first time, but if everyone on the internet just smacking to my face and said this is the best movie ever made, it kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Captain America is my favorite out of the original 6. Had the best trilogy. Had not necessarily the moral high ground, but it was more reasonable in Civil War.
What do you mean it was more reasonable?
Bro,
He literally killed Iron Man's parents. What do you mean?
Under brainwashing.
Still him.
Iron Man started to pound 200-year-old man because one of them was controlled, brainwashed, tortured by an evil organization which forced him to kill his parents.
He still killed his parents.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying they didn't have the moral high ground, but still they were more reasonable. I would argue that Iron Man 3 is the best Iron Man movie out of the.
No, it is. Iron Man 3 is the best Iron Man movie. I'm not even.
Yeah.
It's because Iron Man movies are always the movies that have to sacrifice for others. Iron Man 1, I think we could give it a pass because it literally started the MCU.
Yeah.
Iron Man 2 was, it's bad.
It wasn't. That was like that one again movie, which I think it was. Yeah, I can see why it's not that good, but it's not as bad as people see.
Okay. All right. Enough talking about Marvel because this is about to become Marvel a podcast.
Oh, we forgot the biggest piece of news: the new Legends Arceus stuff.
I already said that.
Nay, like not the game stuff, the anime stuff.
Oh yeah, Brock is returning. That's it.
Yeah, Brock is returning. The galactic team leaders.
Did anyone really care? Did anyone hear about?
Not really.
Let's be honest.
And we get an awesome heat run.
Don't care about Don. I believe I'm saying this for the first. Last year, you would have me say, "Wow, I can't wait to see Don again." This year, I was like, "Fuck, we have to see Don again."
Yeah. Like I tweeted that, and somehow like a huge war broke out.
I don't care. Not until the end of Journeys do I want to see Don's stupid face again. Fuck.
Yeah.
See, there was other characters in DP other than Don. You guys do know that, right? Had Barry, Conway, Nando.
Even my problem. My problem is like every time she's so insignificant in the episode she's in. Like, why would you bring her back in the first place if you do nothing with her? Yeah, they could have made it Barry. I think it would be better. They could have made Barry and just the whole storyline with Dawn being like Sinnoh League winner. Just say that Barry was the Grand Festival winner.
I don't want to see Paul come back only to say pathetic. Pathetic. That's all he's gonna say. Pathetic. Is that all he's gonna say if he returns? Pathetic. It's gonna be his personality. Pathetic.
Talking about that, when are we getting a new opening? Like, I'm not even the one that is like constantly hoping for a new OP, but at this point.
Oh yeah, remember how Iris was in an OP?
The problem is, we had 2 OPs without many informations because that was like pre everyone's returning phase, and then we got one OP kicking off that with that Ares and Gary, and since then we had like thousands of old characters returning, but we hadn't had a new OP. Alistair debut, Cassidy, you could have I seriously forgot a name. That's not even a joke. Butch? Is it Butch? Yeah, it's Butch, right? You could have had Marty. You could have Pierce. Like you could have like so many things in one OP, but they just didn't take the chance.
Dino's Asian.
I am.
We don't know where Dino's from, sadly. I think he's from Tibet.
No.
He's from Singapore.
No.
Maybe Dino's Japanese.
Why would then I watch sub and poke?
You were raised in Germany.
Yeah, I understand my native language pretty well.
Okay. Dino must be.
What is it?
Mongolian.
No.
I know where you're from, but I'm gonna continually dance around it.
Yeah,
all I know is Dino.
I'm actually Russian. No, I'm actually from Kazakhstan.
The fuck is Kazakhstan? What? I've never heard of that shit.
That's like between Russia and the Middle East, I think.
Oh, so Dino's Arabic. Okay, so if Dino's from Pakistan, that's pretty close to zero, actually. Dino doesn't know where I'm from. I'm not Canadian.
Wait, didn't you say that you were, weren't you Nigerian?
I am not Nigerian. Take that. So, yeah, Kazakhstan is a place. Okay. Pakistan, Turkmenistan, and Kyrgyzstan. Wow, there's a lot of stats. I guess you could say they all stan each other. Wait, I know where Zero's from. Zero is from Pakistan. You're from Afghanistan.
Exactly.
And Dino's from Nepal. Yeah, one before.
Yeah, exactly. I'm from the.
He's from.
I actually live in the Himalayas. Like I'm in the Himalayas right now.
Wait, maybe Dino's from Thailand. Cambodia's in Asia? I didn't know that shit.
Where should Cambodia be otherwise?
I thought you were Korean. I know a lot of Korean people.
There is.
We have a lot of Korean people. A lot of Korean and Philippine people.
Yeah.
I'm a guess. The city Dino lives in is Hangzhou. Yes.
What? Never heard of that.
The Tianjin.
Oh, I actually heard of that. Wait, actually, you will never get it since I'm living in Germany.
You realize I could just go to Germany on Google Maps, and this is where you live. I'm on Germany right now. Oh fuck. Okay. Well, you gotta start somewhere. You're Frankfurt.
No.
Nuremberg.
What?
Nuremberg.
What? Brandenburg?
Nuremberg. It's Nuremberg.
No.
Nuremberg.
Well, Samurai, I'm not gonna leak my locations anyway.
Anyways, then the podcast. All right. So
okay. My concluding words. You know what I have noticed? Samurai is the guy that if he reads Samurai anywhere or the Master State anywhere, he would say, "Oh, that's me. That's Samurai." Okay, follow me on Twitter at DinoAnniePoke and follow me on YouTube also at DinoAnniePoke. What a surprise!
That'll be it for the Masters Day podcast. You can be at Samurai Trainer. Also, go check the post I made for the Q&A. That's going to be a live stream. Everything goes according to plan. We probably will put that out around Good Friday because that's when everyone's basically free.
All right, that's everything, and I think the Masters Day podcast is now over.